first down at the 44.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And looking to throw now on first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The Sun Devils hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch! They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Short gain, but it's going to be the final play of the first period. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We reach the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Defense is electing to play double coverage on this receiver, and the quarterback still tries to squeeze the ball in there.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
I know ultimately it feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Now, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop?
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the out route. Now here he goes. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid... that run.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
The Tigers are in the red zone. Handoff in a single back formation. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense really clicking.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Fielded in the end zone. It's Day. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick catch. He saw him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. And the Sun Devils will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. Escapes the pocket. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Getting set. Here's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. But a quick stop by the defense. He just chews, so it's 3rd and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. And the Sun Devils line up on 1st and 10 now.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They finally bring him down, with the offense set up now. First down from the 15. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to throw again. Fastball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, you got 3rd down. The offense has the advantage here on 3rd down to be able to get the ball downfield. They make the completion, but this defense is just flying around. They make the catch, but they have nowhere to go after.
And that one's straight down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball to the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
But that was a bit of a dangerous pass and off target too. The mechanics were a bit shaky.
Second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Lets it go quickly. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a 1st down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Running back has it on a screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Breaks into the open. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Of course, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down after a short gain there. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Arizona State.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Out of the gun now on third down. He's running out of time here. He'll try a pass here. That one's picked off. What a play. Breaking free at the 35. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
I'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Quick throw, the catch is made. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. And he drops back in the gun. On the move now. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Clemson.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out. It's Day. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Will kick it off to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down just across the 25-yard line. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Start the third quarter here on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's an out route. The catch made.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Can he make it to the marker? There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The quarterback keeps it on the option. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
That's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Tigers. They are pouring it on now. They'll try to add their lead now with the PAT.
Somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
Arizona State, 13.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Day. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made after a big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The Sun Devils will crank up the tempo. Second down, we're going to throw it. On the run here, lets it go. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Sun Devils. They were not going to catch him that time.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Man, how about that? It's not every day you see a pick on a 2-point try. And how about the attempt on running this thing back? It's essentially a free play to put 2 points on the board, so give it a shot and see if they can catch it.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. As the first down is still going. The freshman brought down after a nice run. The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. The pass rush closing in. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring it down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
2 Defense getting set up. Here's second down. And the running back takes the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Clemson. And the route is on. They'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. So if you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
John able to stop him. It was a great return, lucky to prevent a touchdown. They begin the drive in excellent field position. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle, it's Banks. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
For the sack on first down, it's second down. Quarterback drops back. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's intercepted, but out of... So close to a turnover, it's just incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So if the challenge doesn't work, that'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. On third down, he drops to throw, bringing pressure. He's looking deep again. And he throws his third interception of the day. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right there. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. And the single back takes the handoff. He's tackled out beyond the 10-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Makes a nice move there. That one moves the ball to the 16.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. That pass is batted away. Incomplete.
Chris, to me, it looks like the quarterback here on this third down is a little bit undecided on the coverage. Looked to be uncomfortable in the pocket. This play never really had a chance to be completed against zone coverage.
And in fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He breaks free. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the Sun Devils hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
He's going to hand this off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Got it again. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Finds an open target on the left side. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. And the Tigers will have to kick this away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 31. 2nd down play coming up for this offense.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a 1st down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
On the play. 2nd down.
So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. You played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. First play of the quarter, offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Wants to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
You know, on a slant route, you'd like to see some big yards after the catch. But the defense has such tight coverage, there's just nowhere to go. That's a win for the defense, even though they gave up a completion.
Catch made on the left side. He moved the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far.
And here comes a deep shot. Oh, they almost had another interception. It'll be 2nd down.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the 4th quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. He's past the marker, still on his feet. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The Sun Devils will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
offense getting set. It's second down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
That's an important first down on that running play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Wide open downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Hands it off on the counter. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. In the clear at the 25. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Good job here not predetermining what you want to do as a quarterback. He read the defense, made the right read, pitched it out to his back, and he got a big gain as a result.
Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. And the offense will just take a knee. Ball spotted at the 5 for this third and goal play. Handoff to the back.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Bringing it out, it's Day. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the offense just takes a knee here. Short loss on the play sets up second and long from the 18. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. And the quarterback will take a knee. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee.